Roll call.
Mr. Teeter.
Here.
Mr. Gallagher.
Here.
Mr. Bud.
Here.
There's a quorum.
As you wish. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clark.
Dear Lord, we thank you coming out of this Easter season for the gift of your Son. We thank you for the safety of our pilots that were shot down. There was a lot of prayers for that. We ask your divine guidance today on the decisions that are made. And dear Lord, we ask everybody that's involved in the election process tomorrow to be safe and sane. And all these things we ask in your Son's name, Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Some of them the same thing.
Same as the line.
Okay, we need to amend the agenda. We had, we'll talk about this more later. So we were awarded 2 grants for the same item. And so we had to change the purpose of one of those grants. So we'll be talking about that later.
I
So
make a motion to
okay.
amend the agenda to add the body camera grants for that.
Sir,
Let's do
second.
that.
Check.
Any questions? Okay, that will be added to the end of the regular meeting. The consent agenda is on the board. Any questions or motion?
I'll make a motion, we approve the consent agenda.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
I told him, I said, I'll never speak to you again.
Oh.
Well,
you're leaving anyway.
I'll never speak to him again.
I was watching the suck of breath when she saw her.
I've already
So
been
early, I
mad
had to
at
drag
me
her in here.
all morning long. They were too secretive all morning long.
I have motion and second to approve. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I just done
At
that.
this point, let's go ahead and give her retirement certificate.
Get her out of here.
Let's get it out of here.
We were talking this morning, you're probably one of the most treasured employees we have.
Oh, yeah.
So, we're gonna hate to see you go. So, this is her last week. I didn't say that well.
Don't say it too loud.
Yeah.
It's her last week with us. And so we wish you very well in your retirement. You've earned it.
Thanks.
And so we have a certificate. Dave, you wanna give her?
Oh, yeah, she'll come up here, we'll just all three.
There? Thanks, Linda.
Now, the secret is, this is the date I want
Years
to
back.
Thank you.
You stand by your house, over here.
So, thank you.
Thanks.
Smile. Just a minute.
Oh.
I want it.
Just take as long as you want. Let's keep her as long as Just need to take another year.
Yeah, probably.
Could be the operator.
Get my guts
Thank
out.
you. Thanks.
You're welcome.
This meeting is. You're still this.
No, we just gotta make the
You gotta
meeting.
stay in.
Well, since my family made my death, I
Don't wanna
My
take some
family
pictures
made
with
a
her
whole
afterwards. You
trip
guys
up
stay as
here.
long as you want.
I saw her on the elevator this morning and she was
Family
anxious to
proof
visit
picture.
us. Oh, she is really the person running the treasurer's office.
Oh.
I'm not friendly. She is very, very lost. We made senior leave.
How many years?
32?
32.
32.
Yeah. Couple more down in the collector's office, but.
Jenkins.
32.
I made the mistake of reminding her when she started what age I was in school, and she about ran out of time, so I just started sticking by it.
We'll get it later
I was
if you
in
want.
grade school.
Oh, yeah.
I was born.
That's a plus.
And she's been working in the treasury.
Yes,
For a long time.
yes.
Yeah.
Very crucial or, important employee. Okay, well, thank you, Dana. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Harold.
Okay, got the consent agenda. Now, as you know, it takes a 90-day process to vacate some land. And so on the first of last quarter, we had this slide on the board, and it was alleyways that Mr. Logan Comfort wished. He's got those 3 pieces of property. And as you can see in the picture, that the alleyways are between those properties. And he wants those vacated. Now, you can see from the tree lines and pictures that nothing's been done with those alleyways. The tree lines are continuous, there's no evidence whatsoever of anybody using them. Probably if you go to the property, you couldn't find them. So he just wants those vacated, combine that effectively into one piece of property. So, Mr. Rodenbridge, is it true that there's been no complaints? Okay, we have to wait 90 days, post it, and see if anybody is concerned about that. There have been none. So, moved on that, I would like a motion that we vacate those alleyways.
I'll make a motion that we approve the alley vacate request from Logan Comfort, and that was out on Hurryville Road, 5303 Hurryville Road, which you can pretty well see up there.
I'll second that.
Any questions? Okay, like I say, that's been a 90-day process and it's finished now. They are now vacated. The county has no authority whatsoever on those alleyways. And what happened many years ago, somebody platted that land and they put alleyways in there. But never was used, not important, and Mr. Comfort wants them removed, so now they are removed.
Well, the main thing here, if you look, he owns all those, and usually when you vacate, half goes one side, half goes the other, but he owns all three sides, so.
All three sides?
Well, the three pieces of property, that connects everything to it.
Right. Okay, so that's done, and we thank you for that. New pharmacy options for the jail. Oh, thank you, Lee. All in favor, or, motion? Did I get that?
Yep.
Aye.
Aye.
Gotta keep me awake. All in favor, aye, aye. Okay. Did we get it?
We got it.
All right. Now, new pharmacy options at the jail. Who's supposed to speak?
Hey, Mike.
Morning, Mike Ryan, San Francisco County Sheriff's Office. Currently, we have Health Direct. That's the pharmacy that we're using for all of the medications for the inmates at the county jail. We are looking at going with John's Pharmacy, which is still a local pharmacy. Going over a price point of all of the medications that currently we're providing or giving out. We're looking at potentially seeing a 50% decrease in the amount of our pharmacy bill on a monthly basis.
Still a local company?
Yep.
Okay.
So for Health Direct, we have a 30-day notice for that contract to vacate the contract, and then of course we'll go into a contract with John's Pharmacy. And it's a 3-year contract. If we want to vacate, there is a 60-day notice of vacating that contract as well.
Do they have a retail location?
You know, I've asked,
Or
and
is it
I don't know.
It's not the one in the industrial park by you.
I don't know exactly where it's at, because that was a question I did ask when I was talking to Katie. They are local, and they do a lot of the residential care facilities in San
I
Francisco
think
County as
it's
well.
It is.
All delivery.
Yeah, delivery.
Since that's a variable demand, no way we can forecast the dollar amount.
No, I mean, I'm going over some of the medications that are, that the inmates take at the county jail. And I mean, some of them are a long list of medications, and some of them, you know, they're a couple $100s for a 2-week period. So it's rather expensive for us.
Okay. Motion.
Make a motion, we move to the new pharmacy at the jail, for John's Pharmacy.
John's Pharmacy.
I'll second.
Questions?
Will there be an actual contract with the pharmacy?
Not only there, it will be. Yes,
Obviously the dates have to be different on this one, so I'll ask a new one, and plus it has the sheriff on the contract, so I'll have to change that for the commissioner.
Okay. Any other questions? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
And you'll be happy to notice I got all the motions. You take the right away. Okay, we have 2 TIPS contracts, and TIPS is the Interlocal Purchasing System. Okay, Bridget, you want to talk, or?
I don't know anything about this.
Okay.
Well, I can pretty well tell you, this is on the bank, it's on the entrance,
Okay, the Justice Center.
yeah, the Justice Center. It's just for it's a 3'7" hollow metal commercial steel door, and what it does, this is the door out front, and then aluminum There's actually two of them, a medium slide aluminum
The
door.
entry door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which the original contract was for 14,165, and now with the doors added, it's 10,863, which brings the change order, the new bid, to 25,028.
Okay. Explanation, yes,
So this item is just to approve the two contracts with tips. You already approved for Brian to solicit tips
Yeah,
to get the contract. This is just to actually approve the two contracts, and then the change order is the next agenda item.
Yes.
yeah.
yeah,
we
I
just need
have
approval for the
another
two
one there, yeah, okay. So,
So I make a motion to approve the two contracts for the tip, contracts for, the Justice Center.
okay,
I'll second that.
okay, no other comments on that, so let's vote yes on, or vote on
What are the
that.
amounts of the contracts?
Yes, the amount is 25,028, no.
It's not.
What?
One of the contracts is 14,165. I'm not sure what the other one is. It's
Okay.
40-something thousand, I think.
So this is the original price that you're voting on now, is that true?
The original
contracts.
bid, yeah.
Original bid,
We
yeah.
need to finish the
There's
contract.
two of them.
Okay. Is that your motion?
All in favor, say aye.
Yeah, all in favor.
All in favor.
Okay.
Aye.
All in favor, aye. Okay, now, the second item is a change order for those work extras.
That's what I just explained, the
That's what-
doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and for the total of that would be,
25,028.
There's your total up there.
Yeah,
gotcha, go ahead, Kurt.
yeah, the doors added right down there is in the bottom left, is 10,863. And that added on to the original, cost at 14, that equals 25,028.
Now, some background information on that. As you know, the bank will stay in operation in our new building. They're renting space from us to do that. Right beside their bank entry door, which is there now, we will put in a entry door for our part of the building that will be, I mean, it's all our building, it's the part we'll be using, as the sheriff knows. So, it's just the one beside the other. We've already altered the concrete out there for that. This is for the door addition. So, that just explains what we're doing on that. Any questions? Did I get a motion on this?
How much have they paid, has the bank paid in lease or rent so far?
I'm not sure if they've started that yet. We've finished the inside work. I'm not sure when the rent starts. I've told them to start that. Okay, but it'll be 72,000 a year.
What that was, Louis, when that wall was finished, it was, I think the first rent payment would be 3 months after that wall was finished. I think we finished the wall in January. So it'll probably be next, or this coming. We should start getting paid rent.
Okay.
Good.
This month should be.
Did I get the motion?
You can make a motion.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we approve the, change order for the work extras on the US Bank Center.
Second.
And I'll second that.
Okay, any questions?
I would like to notate for the minutes that there were two contract amounts. One was $46,379. That didn't get approved in the last agenda item. And then the other one was the $14,165. Those were the contract amounts before the change order.
Okay, can
And
we,
the change order is for $10,863 on the $14,000 project. Is that correct?
can we do that in the next meeting so we're not getting them confused? There's no
That's what
time.
the last agenda item was
Yes.
for, to approve the two tips contracts.
Two contracts. We just
But
didn't
the
get-
amounts did
we
not
just
get
didn't
included,
it.
so I'm asking that those be added.
So, and the total for that one, Amber, was 46,000 what?
$46,379.
And then the 14,165.
And both of these are with Brockmiller.
I got you. Kevin, do I just need to amend that, that motion that I made to add those?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So moved.
Okay,
Second.
okay, any questions?
Thank you.
All right, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Okay, now evaluating engineering consultants. The rule is that anytime we go for, I guess just to be our road project, but we have to evaluate the available engineering companies to decide who to use. Now individually, we've scored these, and I put in green down here the scoring methods, or the scoring guidelines. And so we've, each evaluated these 4 companies, and the scoring, the total was Great River, won the bet. And they will be doing our BRO projects on this. So that's how it's been done, or has started to be done. Motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve the evaluation of the engineering consultants for St. Prince County.
Second?
I'll second.
Okay, questions? Yes, Rich?
Who performed the evaluation?
We did individually.
You need to approve each of the different VROs for that, each
Okay.
separate one, and list them separately.
So which BRO are we talking about now?
We're talking about the Kings Road,
Yes.
Kings School,
And Silver Springs.
and Silver Springs.
Now-
We
Have
need
that
to do them
motion.
individual.
Yeah, you need to have that in your motion.
Okay, now, can we do those all now? Or wait till the projects come up?
No, that's what you're doing right now.
Are you
But you just need
Okay,
to list.
so in the motion, it should be for all the projects,
You
individually.
need to list them, yes.
List the individuals,
All right.
take 3 votes.
3 votes?
3 votes, separate
Yes.
votes. Somebody make a
Yeah.
motion.
So
to
make a motion,
hire
we
them for-
hire, Great River for the King Road Bridge, BRO project.
I'll second.
Question? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Then we need to approve, the Great River for the Kings School Road Borough project.
Second?
Second.
Questions?
So the first one was what?
King Road.
King Road, and the second one is
King
King
School.
School.
Yes, 2 roads on opposite sides of Bismarck. Okay, any questions? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
And then the
Third
third
one
one?
for-
Then we need to approve, Great River for the Silver Springs Road Borough project bridge.
I'll second.
Questions? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
I
Yes.
did warn you guys.
Okay, Mike, you wanna talk?
Thank you, Bridget.
So this would be a part-time peer support. We currently have a full-time peer support for the RSAP program. Anna Denny, our jail navigator, will be leaving us. So we currently have, the job posted, to replace her. She had asked if she can come part-time as a peer support, which my grant currently that we're on has a jail navigator and 2 full-time positions. So currently I'll have 2 part-time, which will be 1 full-time plus my full-time peer support that I have now. The RSAT grant that is getting ready to come out, I should hear something about that in the next week or so, as far as the approval of it. This grant currently runs to August, I believe, that I'll have funding for it.
So you're rearranging, but you're not hiring any more FTEs. The FTE full-time equivalents are the same.
Correct.
Tell me what a peer support does.
Peer support obviously helps the jail navigator with the program. They'll break off into groups, and they'll help with the NAs, all of the teachings, the educations that they do. If they need GED classwork, if they need child care class, not child care classwork, but parenting classes, finance classes. They'll do all of the group sessions as far as counseling and things of that nature, and help facilitate all of that stuff. And then assist the jail navigator with whatever they need to do as far as the trainings, the MRT, which is the moral recognition therapy, recognition therapy, teachings that they do.
Tell me about the navigator, what's that job?
The navigator runs the whole program.
Okay.
They're the ones that have certifications to teach all the trainings and all of that.
Trainings with the,
For the substance use disorder training, the mental health training, the classwork. that
with the
they-
detainees?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Correct.
Are they gaining? Are they gaining people joining?
Yes, yeah, we stay full. I mean, we.
Yeah, I
we have-
remember, yeah.
Yeah, we normally keep 8 And that's pretty much what we can house at that area. So as soon as one graduates, and we just had one graduate, last week, we'll replace with another one.
Seems to be working well then.
It is working, yes.
Yeah.
So you moved their housing when they joined this?
Yeah, the RSAT, individuals that are in that program for the grant have to be housed separate.
Any
Well, yeah,
questions?
anybody's vendor, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
motion.
we have no commingling.
It's budgeted because it's on a grant.
It's budgeted for the grant, yes.
Okay. So, motion.
Okay. I'll make a motion that we approve the peer support specialist, creating a position and hire. Now, this is replacing somebody that's leaving, right?
No, this is a new position. Now,
Okay.
the jail navigator obviously is already approved and it's already in place. And
Okay, so it's
leaving.
budgeted then?
It's budgeted.
Okay.
And this is budgeted, I just have not had this position, approved yet.
Okay.
And Anna actually wants this part-time position, which I think will be great, because
Okay.
it'll help keep her in the program and still seeing how she started it.
And then also, I guess in my motion, I'll say it's already budgeted.
Correct.
Approved in the budget.
Okay, you're gonna go for a new navigator?
Yes, we posted the job last week, and I probably have maybe almost 10 applicants already, so.
Mike, I'm gonna second that. I'm also gonna ask a question. It says max of 2180. Is that what they're gonna get paid, or are they gonna get up to that?
That's what I'm asking for that position to be paid, because
Okay,
Anna-
so the max
Anna's
doesn't
gonna
mean,
fill
the
the
max can be
position,
taken
and
off
she
at
has-
2180.
Yeah, she
Okay.
has all the qualifications and the education and everything to be paid at that
Just
price
wanted to
point.
make sure. Thank you.
And that's budgeted through the grant.
Correct.
Okay. Motion.
You're ready.
Got it? Any questions? Yes.
Is this contingent upon grant funding?
This position would be, yes.
Okay. I think that's what
And it is
I
part-time.
think that's what he said in his motion,
Okay.
contingent upon. She's looked at me, no, I didn't. Okay, Linda, sorry.
Any other comments? Dana's enjoying this. This is her last week.
She's like, I'm getting out of here.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Now the addition to the agenda, Mike, you're up.
So last year, we applied for 2 grants, the Blue Shield and the LVCP Local Violent Crimes Protection Grant. Both of them, I applied for the body cameras through the Missouri Department of Public Safety. They were both approved. And then later they told me that I cannot use both grants to pay for the body cameras. I can only use one. So we chose the Blue Shield because it was more, it was $50,000. The local violent crimes grant was $24,818 was awarded. So I had to do a subaward adjustment and find a different item allowable on that grant to purchase, which we went with the mobile fingerprint readers.
I was gonna say, that probably wasn't hard for you.
No, it wasn't. Actually, I went for radars and they told me that they were allowable item, and then they said they weren't allowable items, so then I had to find something else. Right. So mobile fingerprint readers, we have them in our vehicles now. They're an older version of them. Some of them broke, so we're trying to replace some and then add, because we have several cars without them as well.
So in your deputy could take fingerprints in the car?
Yes, we have a mobile fingerprint
I
reader,
had no idea.
so if we question somebody's identity, or if we're on a crime scene of something and we need to identify a deceased person.
We just recently did that on a person who wouldn't identify themselves, and they were a Warrant Wednesday
Yeah.
person.
You got it.
And it's portable enough that you can take it to a body.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, it's Bluetooth and it goes to your MDT and it runs through mules and,
I didn't know you could do that.
for 9 of them, they're 22,500. They are on state contract.
9 of them?
Yes,
Okay.
for 9 readers. And I do have the state contract information.
You don't need that.
Need what?
Do you, if you have it, you may wanna ask for approval for that now too.
Yep, I do. All right.
Since it's over 12,000, they'll have it.
Just for the record, we're not approving any additional expenditures or anything, we're just changing the purpose of the
Yeah.
grant.
That is correct.
Yes. Since you altered the agenda, that's,
Thank you. Thank you, Kevin.
So Missouri State contract, I have the number, so Amendment 5. I read the number.
Just the vendor's name, so you can, and amount.
Oh, the IDEMA, IDEMIA,
FEMA?
and the amount is 22,500.
Motion.
Make the motion that we change the purpose of the grant for the sheriff's department, to include the IDEMA,
IDEMIA.
IDEMIA,
Yes.
for 22,500.
Second.
I'll second that.
Questions?
And then, do we need to also put on there on the grant, the Blue Shield for 50,000? That you're staying with that too, right?
No, I don't believe so. We're
Oh,
already-
okay.
We're done with that, and we have everything in. We've already pretty much went online with the body cameras. We just haven't deployed them yet, which will happen probably in the next couple weeks.
So we really already approved that, right?
Yeah.
Amber, so we're just changing the second.
And I've already submitted the claim, so we should be getting that reimbursement soon.
All right.
Any other questions? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Thank you. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, next plan meeting is this next Tuesday. We welcome you all. Dana probably won't show up.
I doubt it.
I expect it here.
Neither will
I
I.
expect
Hit the golf course.
That'd be a good goal.
We're gonna miss you. Okay. Other business, that big cross down there says I've got a comment. The Gabe Mosier's family sent us a thank you card. Their house burned lately, and we kinda got together and sent them a donation. So they sent us a nice gift, a thank you card for that. So we appreciate that. Now, Public Administrator's Office report.
Did you have any public comment or any?
Well, I'm coming to that.
Sorry. I was just saying you had finished.
Don't hit me.
Dana? Vesta, I'm sorry. Let's make Dana come up too.
She's like, okay.
I've decided to, once a month or so, have an elected official come up and explain what their office does. Go ahead, Vesta.
Oh, you wanna? Blue?
It should be on.
Is the blue showing?
Is it on?
Is it
Can you
blue
hear me?
showing?
Okay. All right, well, thank you for letting me speak. I don't get the chance to explain what we do too often, so I'm Vesta Mattingly. I'm the public administrator. I put everything in writing. Sorry I didn't give it to you in PowerPoint, because I don't want to miss anything. So basically, public administrator, we are appointed by the probate division court to act as guardian and conservator for individuals that are deemed incapacitated or disabled by the court, and personal representative of decedents' estates. And we are appointed when there is no one else to act that is suitable or available, such as family members and that. And we are the considered the guardian of last resort, and we act in accordance with the powers and limitations of the authority granted by the court. The appointment types that I am appointed to are guardianships, conservatorships, minor conservatorships, personal representatives, and trustees. The guardianship is to make medical and care decisions for habilitation and treatment based on 3 standards that are followed by our association, based on informed consent, which is making decisions based upon the information provided to us through the medical providers, substituted judgment, which is considerations taken into place of what the individual may have had in place prior to becoming incapacitated by the court, such as a health care directive, and then just serving in the best interest of the client.
Can I interrupt?
To serve in the least restrictive.
And taking care of somebody's medical issues. I don't understand what that is.
Well, that is to make decisions for them,
Okay.
giving consent for treatment when they do not have the capacity to make that decision,
Okay.
such as if someone needs to have surgery, but they are not of sound mind to make that decision, and the medical professionals are suggesting making that informed decision-making based on what the medical professionals are recommending.
So how does the doctor know to contact you?
Well, if I'm appointed as their guardian, it's listed in their chart.
Thank you.
I got a good question. Anybody in here watch The Pit?
Yes. You're
Okay. That would be who they call. I notice when the doctors, they actually call somebody in the pit. So if you've never watched it, it
No, I have
explains
not.
that. Yeah.
Does it mean
So
you
that-
can read?
The Vesta is not their guardian.
So that is where our job comes into play, as being someone that is on duty 24/7.
Yep.
Because medical needs happen 24/7.
Yeah, it don't
not
matter if
just
it's
8
2
to
o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
3, or on a Sunday.
Yes.
And one more question.
Okay.
How many cases do you have on file? I mean,
I have that in here, in my presentation.
go right ahead.
Okay. Okay. I got down numbers for you, Harold.
Okay.
So the conservatorship is to protect and preserve and manage an estate by marshaling all their assets and property, making necessary financial decisions on their behalf for the payment and expenses of their care and needs. The minor conservatorships, we are appointed when there is, again, sometimes family's not suitable, or there's money that's put aside for minors through the court system, and we manage those funds, conserve them, and distribute them upon their emancipation. Personal representative, again, appointed when there's no one else to serve, to manage the administration of deceased estates and payment of claims and distributing through heirship. And the trustees that I serve are usually based only on special need trusts that coincide with the conservatorship. The individuals that we serve are adult guardianships age 21 to, they start at age 21. We serve age debilitation, developmental disabilities, mental disabilities, and brain injuries. We cover 4 main areas of work: legal work, which is dealing mostly through the probate division court. We handle other things such as evictions, divorces, settlements, garnishments, municipal, criminal, civil matters that have to do with our clients. I have an attorney for that representation. And social work is having an understanding of the generalized social work and managing a client's needs and working with support teams for that. Accounting, we manage a lot of assets, income and expenses and benefits. And then medical health care is another area where we are making those decisions on their medical. Some additional duties in the management of each case, we find placement for least restrictive environments, marshaling assets and making inventory with the courts. We apply for income benefits, disabilities, Medicare, Medicaid, SNAP benefits, VA pensions, and all of that we handle for our clients. Preparing their taxes. We do annually, quarterly visits, speaking with our clients on a regular basis for the care and needs. We attend individualized care plans, overseeing treatments and their goals on their behalf. And we build a correlation with a lot of agencies that we serve for our individuals that include dealing with homes, caseworkers, physicians, attorneys, realtors on buying, or not necessarily buying. We bought a few houses, but mostly selling property. We deal with Social Security, VA, DMH, Department of Health and Senior Services, law enforcement, SB 40 boards. So we have a lot of resources. We're lucky and fortunate in our county. We have a lot of resources here. And so basically just kind of the same thing that you would do for a loved one if you're appointed over them, or if you're just caring for them, for our individuals. So there in my office, we have myself as the PA, and I have 2 deputies. We have a total right now of 148 total clients' cases, 251 appointments of those clients. So that means there's a split appointment. There may be guardian and conservator. So we have 121 guardianships, 110 conservatorships, 10 decedent estates, 5 minor conservatorships, And of all of these individuals, we serve 10 veterans. And the National Guardianship Association recommends one individual per 25 clients. So that's a real hard goal to reach within the public administrator world. It's almost not feasible, so. But I will say that over the past several years, with the increase of mental illness and severity and case management and changes in the laws, and that the deputies have become a vital role in assisting the PAs in their
Your
day-to-day.
deputies or sheriff's deputies?
No, my deputies,
Your
public administrator deputies. So the Association of Public Administrators has a great respect for their dedication and their role, and they acknowledge it through attending training and that as well, so. Current placements, we have 38 individuals that are in residential care facility assisted living placements, 42 that are in skilled nursing, 11 of those are in either memory care units or locked behavioral units. I have 28 that are in independent supportive living homes that are followed by their county boards, 2 that are in intensive rehabilitation treatment services, 20 that live independently, 9 of them are in clustered apartment settings, monitored by caseworkers, 10 that are living with relatives, and 1 that is now independent, just living on her own. I have 4 that are institutionalized in state hospitals, 1 that is currently in jail, and 3 that are pending placement in hospitalizations. And they are all over the state of Missouri. 2 are in the Kansas City area. I have 2 in northern central Missouri, several of them in St. Louis City, southeast Missouri, down in the Boot Heel, and then several in St. Francis County and the surrounding counties.
Now, these people that are not living here now, they're in your caseload because our court determined that?
Yes, so that is where I'm coming to next, is how a public administrator is appointed is basically by venue. So just because their venue may be here in St. Francis County doesn't mean that their placement is here. Because placement is an issue that is hard to find sometimes. So a lot of times when they're in the skilled or the locked units, that requires finding those outside resources. So that's how we end up with clients all over the state of Missouri, because we have to find placement. Sometimes it's happened where there are placements outside of the state of Missouri as well. So sometimes we have to go into our bordering states for those placements. Which that is one of the things that is, there's a statute on venue that describes what constitutes how a public administrator is appointed and which public administrator may be appointed. We have, I may be appointed by agency referrals from homes, hospitals, children's division, and the Attorney General sometimes appoints us. There has to be a physician's recommendation for the probate court to make that determination. Someone's adjudicated, incapacitated, and disabled, to appoint them a guardian. A lot of times families go through attorneys and petition the court to appoint me. The probate judge may make a referral on a noted case of a need for me to review of the necessity of filing a petition. I usually only file a petition based on that recommendation, or if I am the guardian needing to serve as conservator, or vice versa. The Association of Public Administrators strongly encourages that we do not file those petitions, as we do not seek to take those rights away from individuals. We do not do 96-hour holds. That's something that is usually done by law enforcement, mental health providers. The homeless. Homeless is a situation, and it's a question that I often get questions about. We have been appointed by some of them, and we had success stories on that and not success stories, depending on the severity of their case. If they, have severe mental illness, sometimes we can help on that. The individuals that are in jails, I believe, and Mr. Kreitz here may be able, I think there's at least 400 individuals in the state of Missouri, if the statistics are still correct, that are waiting for placements in institutions and hospital placements and that are in jail suffering mental illness and needing those types of placements.
They're in jail because we don't have any other place to put them.
Correct, and that's something that we as public administrators, we come across that same issue. It's just, you know, so it's an obstacle and a challenge. And I have personally not been appointed over anyone in jail. I have one in jail, but that's because he committed a crime while under guardianship. I have not been appointed over anyone, but it does happen throughout the state. Some of our public administrators are getting those appointments. And then a little bit about our association. We have 114 public administrators in 9 regions, and we are required our regional training. We have a great legislative committee that is advocating for public administrators and the changes in mental health and providers. It is a huge support of individuals that we all bounce off ideas and different things from. So it's a great association to be a part of. And let's see, what else do I put here? Our oversight of the public administrator. We are bonded, paid for by the county. We answer to probate court on all of our individuals. We file status reports for them, annual settlements. We report to Social Security, VA. We have a Social Security audit every 3 years, and we are a salaried office with a budget turning in revenue approximately $40,000-$50,000 a year. And then some of our challenges that we have and we face are bed availability, hospital acceptance and bed availability in both hospitals and homes. We deal with a lot more increase in right restrictions and that dealing with Department of Mental Health.
What is a right restriction?
Well, a right restriction may be as simple as whether an individual should have the ability to have a cell phone.
Oh.
So that's considered a right restriction by the Department of Mental Health. And sometimes those limitations need to be put in place because that a certain individual may have issues with having a cell phone because they could set up their own kidnapping, they could get involved in just bad situations.
Call
So
911, whatever.
yes.
Yep.
So it's just dealing with those and working those out, making sure that there's plans put in place for those, or allowing them to get back to the usage of things like that. So, and overall, we're a very multifunctioning, busy office, but it's very rewarding, you know, serving the clients that we serve.
I had no idea you covered all that there. Now, tell me, you talk about handling somebody's bank account. Mr. Jones is not able to handle his at all, and he has some income. How do you work that?
How do I work his income? Well, if normally an individual, say I get appointed as conservator and they have Social Security and they go into a nursing home or a residential care facility, if they fall below a $2,000 resource with the SSI limits, there's Medicaid limits. I believe it's $6,000 now on the Medicaid limit. If they fall below those resource limits, then they qualify for state to come in and pay the difference. So we have what's called a surplus. They're allowed so much spending of their income, and then the rest goes and pays for their room and board and care.
Do
at
you
the facility.
individually manage that expense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So-
I budget for all of our individuals and what their needs are with their Medicaid and their income and expenses.
Anybody got any questions?
How long have you been the public administrator?
I have been the public administrator for 1 year and 4 months, almost complete, and I have been a deputy in the office I was in the office 37 years as a deputy prior to being elected.
Is this something you aspire to, or something you just kind of?
It's my passion. I always say it's my passion. I love the individuals that we serve, and it's just always been a joy to me.
And she obviously didn't have to go to training to do the job.
And what we notice is we never have complaints.
Yeah.
Never.
I have worked under 3 judges and 2 prior public administrators that were both attorneys, and so I have gained a good respect and a lot of mentoring.
Awesome.
Okay. Any other questions for the public administrator?
Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We feel informed now.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
If you need anything else, let me know.
Okay. Any public comments?
Commissioner, I know that this is, meeting has been riveting for the Jenkins family. So I respectfully request that they be dismissed for the photo opportunity, if you wish.
Okay.
Well, or you can stick around, it's almost over, but that's okay. Hey, you get pictures in here. too.
You're already
Yeah,
boarded
get 'em up
here,
there.
so why not?
It's not almost over, trust me.
So I just learned a whole lot right there.
Okay, any other
See,
public
they thought that was
comments?
good.
Okay, Sheriff.
How do I follow that?
Yeah.
Dana, congratulations. I know you'll be missed by the sheriff's office as well,
Thanks.
so.
By missed, you mean reloading now or what? You missed, but you're
No,
reloading?
no.
Oh, no.
Not like that.
You
Not
need
like
a
that.
part-time job, man.
Yeah. Our weekly average inmate population is at 144. That's 116 males, 28 females. Our yearly call for service, 5,114 so far for the year, and that makes us our weekly total of 383. I do want to recognize one of our deputies. On Tuesday, May 7th, he will be attending the MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving 2026 Heroes for Heroes Law Enforcement Recognition event in St. Louis.
2026?
Yes, this year.
Okay, go ahead.
It's their 2026, but I think it counted 2025 totals.
All right.
Deputy Justin Barton is going to be recognized and awarded. He also has a distinct honor of being the very first St. Francis County deputy that I'm aware of, and our staff has kind of researched this, to be recognized for his work and efforts in removing impaired drivers from the roadways. So we have not had a deputy recognized for that, and so
It's important work.
he's been out there doing it. I think he works a lot of these grants, these impaired driver grants, so it's kind of a passion for him, but Justin has done a great job, and he's going to be recognized in St. Louis
Okay.
with other individuals.
Any questions for the sheriff?
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay, thank you.
Road and Bridge.
Hope this will be our last one for our Aldsbury Bridge. Got some good news. Friday, the paving contractor came in and placed all the aggregate for the approaches, and as we speak, probably today, they will be laying asphalt on them. So hopefully that will be laid in asphalt today, passable. We can open that bridge back up to the public. It's been a good project.
When? About?
Pardon?
Open, when are you open?
I'm hoping later today.
Today, maybe.
Today.
Maybe.
If all goes good. So hopefully, fingers crossed on that, get the school buses back going, get traffic back, open that bridge out there.
Yep.
We're still continuing to work on Old Fredericktown Road, widening, replacing base rock, replacing several culverts out there, put a drain pipe on Dove Court, which we've had ongoing issues with. Hopefully that solves that issues out there permanently. We did some tree removal on Buck Mountain, McCormick, Silver Springs, and Jimmy Drive. Police cleaned up equipment, excavator, cat high lift. Our inmate crews picked up 140 pounds on North Hillsboro, 160 pounds on Cadet Road, North Hillsboro, 120 pounds North Hillsboro and Mitchell. We had individuals pick up trash, I think 28 bags at work on Primrose, for a total of 320 pounds out there that the public picked up. On sign work, we did 2 reverse turns left and a post on Alsbury Chapel, 1 stop sign ahead, and post on Snowdale. Had some of our crew working with the county clerk with the elections. A lot of behind the scenes work that people really don't know goes on, but to make things go smoothly.
That'd be today and Wednesday.
Yes.
Any questions for Road and Bridge? Thank you, sir. Any other departmental reports? I suspect we'll be hearing from them.
Oh, I'm just looking to see if anybody wants to raise their hand and speak.
Okay, you got any reports or?
We got some stuff happening, it's crazy. We got, they delivered this morning, the maintenance crew delivered.
We're talking about
this morning
elections
to Leadwood, they delivered there, and we've got a precinct open where there was already 40 voters this morning. We voted on Saturday, we voted on Friday, we had 160 on Friday. They're dropping off all the stuff at our voting center at the Centene Center, or the First State Center. They're setting that right now. Our tech people are up setting it so that we run it, and then we're going up to the college and setting that one up, and then we'll be up late this afternoon, we'll be in North County. They're out of school, we'll be setting that one up, and everything will be open and running at 6 in the morning in those places. So we've had about 1,400 pre-votes for April. That's not bad.
That's awesome.
Any
Other
other,
than that, we really don't have much going on.
any questions for the elections?
Kevin, that stopped, right? You can't do the absentee balloting?
No, you can do you cannot get a mail ballot, but you can vote today until 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
At our election center. We have two.
Is that on Weber Road?
Groups on Weber Road right now, taking, my main people are out setting up these centers, but I have 2 groups of election officials out voting people today.
Okay. Any questions for elections? Any other departmental reports? Okay, have sales tax report. I've added a line at bottom so that you get an idea of the trend. We have on the sales tax report, it's at now almost 5%. And you can see that last month it was 3.6. So that's on the upgrade, and it's probably ahead of inflation. So our buying power has improved a little bit. So that's that part. There's use tax. It's at 5.32. You see that last month was at 20%. Now, parks, does that include Christmas shopping or what?
That point would, yes, include Christmas shopping.
That's the difference, is Christmas shopping?
That'll be. So that'd be actually a month past, so that'd be probably, but it might be more of your January shopping where people, you get those sales going on in January after the holidays, so.
So, anyway, they're both,
20% or the 5?
I'm sorry?
Which one reflects?
Got 5 would be January 20.
Okay, Christmas, okay.
but I just thought it'd be good to see the monthly change in that. So, anything. Any questions on the tax reports? Tax incomes. Okay.
You sure? Oh, I'll make a motion, we adjourn. Second.
All in favor, aye.